A warm welcome to the program. Thank you for joining us. Now, there is some new level of excitement and hopes in South Sudan following rebel leader Riek Machar's return to the capital, Juba, on Wednesday. Machar's return was to celebrate a peace deal more than 2 years after fierce fighting erupted in the city and forced him to flee the country. To further reinforce the peace deal, President Salva Kiir ordered the release of a jailed advisor to Machar and a spokesperson to his rebel group. Machar on his return met Kiir, his longtime rival, and a lineup of regional leaders who have spent years pressing the two men to end their civil war.
Exactly, Jerry. You've just said that it's been 2 years since he was in Juba, and so it's a return that raises a lot of hope, but also questions. According to the peace agreement signed between the two men on the 12th of September, they will have to share power because Riek Machar must return to his former position as vice president. That's what it says on the paper. We will now see if they will really succeed in working together and thus put an end to one of the continent's deadliest conflicts.
Wani Michael is a political analyst on South Sudan, and he joins us now from Juba. Riek Machar's return, Wani, to Juba on Wednesday was highly anticipated and celebrated. What do you make of his return, Wani?
I think it is something which is commendable and should be appreciated that the IO leader, Dr. Riek Machar, came to Juba on his own. There had been a lot of anticipation that he might come the same time with Dr. Umar Hassan al-Bashir of Sudan because he might not feel safe based on the fact that the way he left Juba wasn't all that good. The speech that he gave at Dr. Jongar Museum was kind of encouraging, calling for reforms within the economic sector, calling for reform within the security sector, and also saying it is time for them to demonstrate to the citizens. The release of the spokesperson of Dr. Riek Machar, James Gadet, was something also commendable that the president yesterday declared to the audience that he have ordered for the release of James Gadet. As you know, James Gadet was Dr. Riek Machar's immediate spokesperson. But then the most critical thing again also is that we are not celebrating peace. What we are celebrating is the signing of the peace agreement, because even as we are celebrating yesterday, the other part of the country, people are still mourning. In parts of Duke County in Jonglei State, there was a terrible attack there. Also, some parts of Ye River State still fighting ongoing. So we are not celebrating peace, but we are celebrating the leaders signing and yesterday making a declaration that they are committed to the implementation of the revitalized peace agreement.
Well, this is important to understand, but surely this is there's been some remarkable progress, and that is why we are talking about it. But we would like to know, though, does his return guarantee a new South Sudan?
Indeed. Yeah, yesterday event changed the narrative and change the mood and change the situation on the ground. As you know, Dr. Riek Machar left Juba not in a very good way. He left when he was surviving for his life. There was a heavy fighting at the presidential one, and then they pursued Dr. Riek up to DRC Congo, and he left DRC Congo, Sudan, and then later he was confined in South Africa. So yesterday his presence means a lot. In fact, he changed the narrative and thinking on the ground that the leaders are really committed to the peace agreement, because people may expect that they will come around, they might be fighting, there might be a lot of things that really might happen. But him coming, getting into the country safely, and also he left yesterday to Khartoum safely, means that at least there is hope that citizens need to bank on. But the most critical thing is that they need to walk the talk. It's not about them coming to Juba and celebrating, because not every citizen in this country is in Juba. We have citizens at the countryside, we have citizens in the counties, we have citizens in the states. How do they get this information? And then also we are 2 months into the pre-transitional activities. What have we done in a pre-transitional period? For example, the issue of the number of states or the borders of states is not yet resolved. So I still believe that it's still too early for us to celebrate the peace. We have been urging them, if possible, the president and the opposition leaders to also move around the country, go to the state, go to the grassroots. The citizens in the state and the grassroots see that they have reunified their ranks.